Scorpio. Okay, victory, very nice. The 5 wands, 7 of pentacles. Okay, a Taurus has come up for some of you that are dealing with a Taurus. Definitely 2 Taurian cards here. So for those that are dealing with a Taurus, I think you've got a very wonderful, harmonious relationship that's coming to fruition here, or that if you've previously been imbalanced, maybe even with a fire sign, this balance is being restored. I'm seeing that there's victory from love. Look, now it's interesting that you have the 5, the 6, the 7. The 7 came up here too. And it's something, as I mentioned, in love. Let's take the Taurus out here for a while. I feel like the energies with the 7 here, and you also have the 6. The 6 and the 7 appear to be significant for you. Now, the 7 of Cups is something of fantasy, something that isn't in your reality yet. But look at the 7 here, the 7 of Cups here, and look at the 7 here. This is all about reality. This is all about the things showing up in your life and you thinking seriously about them if you want them or not. So I definitely feel something that you've fantasized about in love or in relationships is happening in the physical realm. Now, maybe you've been hoping to manifest marriage or engagement. And for some of you, it's something that you've been waiting for quite some time, Scorpio. And this is the month where engagement could happen, or marriage, or talks of marriage. For others, I feel it's more to do with things being imbalanced for the 2 of you. You did have the scales present in the 6 of Pentacles in the general reading, because look at these cards here, the Hanged Man with the 5 of Wands. So where there has been lack of cohesion, exterior influences, other people getting involved in your business or in your relationship, or other people having an opinion about your relationship or how you love or what sort of commitment you have going on. I feel like if you've encountered this, you will prevail. The 6 follows the 5, and I like what this represents, that there is victory and you will prevail with a relationship. In a relationship, particularly with a fire sign, if there has been a bit of setbacks, drawbacks, or delays, or exterior influences here with the 5 of Wands. I think it's a bit of a waiting game here, if I'm honest. I think with earth signs, there is a lot of harmony, in particular Taurian energy here. So if you are dealing with a Taurus, a Capricorn, or Virgo, Scorpio, this is showing that there's serious things that are happening between the 2 of you. Maybe you've been fantasizing about this person and they haven't as yet, or you've been waiting for them to approach you, or you've been waiting for the right time to approach them. But look at this, you had the Page of Pentacles and you had the Knight of Cups. So I think there's definitely someone who's thinking about you in a romantic way and wanting to approach you with the offer. Now, maybe they've been hesitant. Maybe you've had a lot of changes in your life, or you've been going through a lot that they haven't been able to step forward and make this confession of love or communicate as the King of Swords. Maybe they haven't been upright. Maybe they haven't been in this place where they feel really direct and they feel like they can communicate these thoughts to you. Maybe they weren't there yet. They weren't ready. But I think this is about to change, coming up upright around you. And it's something you've been waiting for. You know, the Hangman to me also symbolizes someone that could possibly be an introvert. So if there's someone that is a little bit mysterious or has been closed off or holding off from you, Scorpio, this person is coming forward. They want you to see them. They want you to notice them, is what I'm seeing here. And they're thinking about ways they can get your attention, or they're thinking about ways they can show you they care. They can show you they have emotion for you. Now, remember, this could also be you, because you do rule the cups. So for some, it's you that's been a little bit elusive and mysterious. And you have to come out and take initiative and show this person that you're interested in them. Because sometimes you're a little bit mysterious, Scorpio, but that's one of the things I love about you, is that you're quite enigmatic in a very intriguing way. And there's many layers to you, there's many sides to you. But for someone on the outside, you're mysterious to them and they're wanting to get to know you. And for some, there's definitely a Taurus or a fire sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, that's around you, that's interested in love, interested in commitment and has a lot of admiration for you. I also feel like there's someone that's looking at what you're doing on social media, wanting to see what you're doing. I see dates for some of you as well, dates from people that you've met online, because the King of Pentacles is a refined energy. It's someone with a lot of class and culture, and is someone that's quite established that's coming forward around you. So this could be someone romantic, or this could be someone you might meet on a date and have a date together, or you might meet somewhere at one of these places. I also feel like there's confrontation. I feel like some confrontation or lack of cohesion will make you see someone in a different light. I think you'll be starting to think really serious about this person. And I almost feel like it might be a little bit of a wake-up call for you as well, Scorpio, that you actually really care about this person, because you'll be hung up. You'll be turned upside down by what it is they say to you, whether it's something great and it's about commitment and it's positive and it's showing direction, or whether it's something about exterior influences, or they feel not ready to pursue this relationship, or they're feeling like they're distracted by their career, and in turn that's affecting your relationship. I feel like it's going to give you food for thought, Scorpio. I feel like it's going to give you signs about how you feel. So although it might be their action, it'll make you almost have a conversation with yourself and ask yourself what it is that you're feeling, because you'll feel imbalanced. The balance will be restored eventually, but I feel for this time that you'll feel imbalanced, and it's going to teach you lessons about yourself, because there is victory and conquest. But think of the word conquest. What does it stem from, Scorpio? Conquest comes from something that's been arduous or challenging, that hasn't been smooth sailing, that's been rigorous. So I think you need to take this into consideration. And for some, there's a relationship that's hanging in the balance that isn't moving as yet. And for some, you're seeking help. Remember, the Six of Pentacles is seeking help. You may be seeking someone, an expert, a marriage counselor, a priest, a trusted friend, someone to help you in your relationship if you are, if you are struggling, if you are feeling lack of confidence in your relationship. But I think for the most part, there's definitely a lot of beautiful things happening for some of you on the romantic front. And for those that are single, I feel like you're meeting someone that's quite successful. Could be a little bit older, religious and or spiritual. The Six of Wands here, someone that's quite successful, has leadership skills. Could be a balance or a mix of fire and earth here, Scorpio. And it's someone you've been waiting for. Someone that's going to enlighten you or teach you new things about yourself, your character, your perception of love as well. So that's quite exciting. Let's move on to your career now. Career, business, creative pursuits. I did mention asking for money, borrowing money. Could also be someone reaching out to you. I feel for some of you, you want to make the plans, you see it in your head, but you're not sure how to move forward yet. Maybe that's when research is required, as indicated by the King of Swords here. Okay, there's a lot of money for some of you that's coming in. Business could be good. This is amazing. 8, 9, 6, 10 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, the Star card. All right, business, career looks very, very good for the most part. Lots of money coming in, growth and expansion. I think there's an opportunity to prove yourself is what I'm seeing here, or possibly redeem yourself, Scorpio. So if you have previously been in the bad books with a superior or with colleagues, I think there's an opportunity to heal, but you have to put in the work with the Eight of Pentacles here. It's something that caused you grief or strife, and I think there is healing that will take place here, as indicated with the Star, the wonderful Temperance card here, and the harmony that's restored with the Three of Cups as well. So I think for those that have been trying to redeem themselves or trying to show how hard they can commit to a role or a job or a duty, this will definitely be noticed. Your talents will definitely be noticed, and people will be appreciating your work ethic, your contributions, or anything else you've been bringing to the table, career or professionally. Now, for those that have business, I'm seeing an influx of sales here, money and sales, large amounts of money, and consistent amounts of money. So it might not necessarily be a lot of money, to the point where you can have an early retirement, but it might be a consistent amount of money that adds up over time for the month, for example, into a large monthly sale, profit, revenue, gross profit, and margins as well. So this is for those that have businesses. But I'm seeing that there's also financial healing that's happening, or healing within a company. If you felt like you've been on shaky ground within a role, maybe you haven't felt as secure, I think this is about to change. So if there's been this sort of energy here where you've been wondering about if there's opportunity to extend a contract, or if there's opportunity for growth, or if there's opportunity for you to stay within a job, I feel like this month there'll be closure, and you'll be celebrating the month as well. For some, I feel like there's someone that's interested in you romantically on the work front. Now, maybe it's someone you flirted with, maybe it's someone you haven't even noticed, Scorpio. It could be you do have an Aquarius here and a Sagittarius, so it might be someone under one of these signs here. But they're interested, and they think about you as in they like you. They're not only attracted to you, they admire you. And I definitely feel it's through work or through business. So it might be a customer, a client of yours, or it might be a colleague, or someone that's internal to the company, or even external. But I feel like they're attracted to you, and something could eventuate for some of you on a work Christmas party or some sort of event here, where someone comes out and tells you about a crush or someone's feelings for you, Scorpio, as well. This is also possible. There's an opportunity for you to really be in the spotlight with the Star card. I have to admit, this is about media, print, advertisement, things being on display, on show where everyone can see you. So I'm not sure if you'll be acknowledged for something here, Scorpio, for your contributions to the company, your work ethic. Maybe you'll be acknowledged for an award, or some sort of event in your name. But I feel like it's something you've been waiting for, and you'll have people toasting to your success here, or toasting to something that you've done. So there's a celebration here that's happening around work, but it's in your favor, or it's because there's been a new advertisement, say for example an advertisement campaign that's been recently has gone through for the company. And for some, you'll see improvements. There'll be talks of pay rises or some sort of better conditions at work. Now, it could be the environment, it could be better pay, it could be that the office is getting a revamp, but there's improvements of some sort here with this Star card and the Temperance card. It's also patience. Some of you are in a career currently that it's going to be something that you'll do until retirement. There's a lot of passion for some of you, there's no question about that. But with the 8 and the 9 of Pentacles, I honestly think that you're very ambitious towards a role or something higher up maybe. And it's this ambition that's going to get you further, Scorpio. It's this ambition that's going to get you acknowledged. And it's going to be tough because there might be competition, possibly, or people that might be envious of your success, or might want might be chasing the same role, the same career path, or might be wanting to secure the same position. I feel like some of you might undergo or enroll into a higher learning program of some kind, because the 8 of Pentacles can often symbolize working hard at something or improving your skills, working on your goals. But it's almost like you'll have something to show for it. So for some of you, you might be thinking about enrolling into a university, into a business school, into some sort of program that may lead you further. And I feel like there's a destined opportunity. It's something that you might see online here with the Star card. And it's something you've been fixated on a while. Remember, I mentioned this fixation in the general reading. So I'm inclined to say it's something you've been thinking about for quite a while, but you've never taken the plunge. So this, with the right amount of research, with the King of Swords, something that's closely aligned with your passions, Knight of Cups, you're going to be doing in the flesh, in the physical here. You're holding the offer in your hand, or you're holding the money that you need to give to this institution to bring about this journey of higher learning for some of you is what I'm seeing here. But look, all in all, a really, really good month here, Scorpio.